Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Densmaa from Mongolia, and it's such an honor to be here today and to make a speech as well. So let's go to the presentation. So here is the content. Okay, so this slide shows that some key policies, policy directions of some countries, like for example, commodity exporters cut the spending and balance budget. And if I'm not mistaken, Indonesia is reducing its budget deficit to 2.5. And also Australia is sustaining fiscal policy stability supported by the steady iron and coking coal price forecasts. And also there are some reforms to cut the government intervention. Several countries like Argentina, Brazil, Moldova are implementing reforms to make social welfare more transparent and targeted, and pension systems are also being restructured to ensure the long-term sustainability. So on the left side, there are some IMF program countries. The number of countries entering IMF programs increased from 5 in 2021 to 30 in 2023, as you can see, before moderating to 17 in 2024 and 10 projected in the 2025. So, and our next slide, there are some global economic outlooks conducted by World Bank and also IMF. So global growth is revised down from 2.7 to 2.4, and also developing economies are projected to grow 3.8. And also slightly below the earlier 4-point forecast. For Mongolia, Mongolia's growth is revised from 6.1 to 5.2%, reflecting the moderate expectations. These are some macroeconomic outlook of Mongolia, like GDP, billion to growth, and economic growth, inflation, import-export goal, and copper, something like that. And so Mongolian, so this here, I'm going to talk about the Mongolian government fiscal policy so far. This shows that the share of the budget expenditure in GDP will decrease. Like it was like 35.1, and now we're planning 32.2. By doing this, we are supporting the private sector by improving the macro stability and limiting the current expenditure growth, and also reducing the state involvement in economic governance. And next year, we are more focusing on the health and education sector's budget as well. And so this slide, I'm going to talk about the current expenditure-wise, and we are limiting the current expenditure growth. For example, the current expenditure will not exceed 24% of the GDP, and it will be maintained at level of 2025, and other expenditure will be reduced as well in order to improve the health, education, and pensions and the benefits for the elderly. And we also reduced the number of civil servants by 9%, other than doctors and teachers. And we also create the cost savings by cutting the cost of foreign official missions and reception events, except for high-level state visits and receptions of the foreign high-level guests. Okay, thank you for your attention.